Yes. I'll see you in a few days. Yeah. Oh. Boy. Good job, buddy. Give me a kiss. Give me a kissy. Good boy.
So it's now been 4 days since Victoria left. She's gone back to the UK for 5 days in total, so she's back tomorrow. We'll speak more about that later on because we both want to get into this and tell you together. But for now, let's just say she's gone back as part of a secret project that we have underway. So I'm just measuring out where our jets are going to go in the pool because the sleeves arrived. So these pass through the wall, and then that's the side that's gone through the wall. This is our jet, and it screws in, and then the back side of that goes flush with the wall, and our water squirts out from here. So normally you install them about 12 to 18 inches below the surface water level. We're going to do ours at the bottom end of that because it's good for circulating the water temperature as well. So because how hot the summer is here, the top part of the water is really warm, the bottom is cold. So by putting these a bit lower, it's going to help push that cold water up, bring the hot water, warmer water down, should I say, circulate it all and make it a bit more even. With all of the walls this pale colour, it's so bright. I am really squinting in here now. These inserts for the jets have this like wider, boxier piece around it. I've got no idea what it's for. I'm sure if you're building a new pool, it probably makes more sense and you can slot it in somehow within a block or within concrete, I'm not sure. But for me, retrofitting this, putting a hole through the wall, it's a bit of a pain because I can't just put a round hole all the way through. I've got to make it bigger to fit this in. But yeah, seems to be going. I just now need to try and get the hole through the backside to get the remaining pipe through. I got really lucky there because there is rebar going all the way through these walls on this tank to reinforce it, and I've drilled through and I've narrowly avoided, I'm talking by about 1 millimeter, hitting the rebar. I was actually hitting it when I was making the bigger hole on the inside. I can just about squeeze this in through, but I mean it's literally rubbing the rebar, so I don't have 1 millimeter to spare. The drilling gods are obviously on my side today. Hopefully I'll have as much luck with the second hole. I knew that I wouldn't get lucky twice in a row. Rebar is slightly lower. Actually, it's probably more likely I've measured slightly off, but it's just catching on the bottom here, but nothing that the chisel won't sort out. There we go. So the guy in the pool shop just said to me that when they fit these on new pools, all they do is bed it in cement is what he said, but I think he meant mortar. So I plan on doing the same. So I've just packed all the hole out. I've taped over the end that I'm going to push through just to make sure none gets inside the pipe, because that's going to be a pain to try and clean. And then I'm basically going to try and get it all the way through, get this end flush. Right, a little bit more mortar and I think we're good to go. Buddy, what are you doing? It's too hot for that. It's far too hot for you to be sunbathing. Because Ted lived with us in the UK, he got into a habit young of when the sun was out, he'd lie in the sun because it was never really that hot. So whether it was a little sunny patch by the door or whether it was out in the garden, he just loved to sunbathe. And he just hasn't changed the habit since we've come to Portugal. I don't think he realizes quite how hot he gets, and he lays there in the sun and then he'll just overheat. So yeah, you have to keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't lay there for too long. So you're cooking now, aren't you, bud? You got yourself too hot. You need to go in. Teddy up. Let's go. Good boy. You got seeds and stuff all over you now, dude. Yeah. Go on, Poppy, wait. Come here, Stinky. Boop. Good girl. Hi, darling. Get a drink. Yeah. So this week's video is sponsored by Squarespace, the all-in-one website building platform. What I absolutely love about this platform is that they've taken all the difficulties out of making a website. It's so simple, anybody can do it, you don't need any experience. Choose from one of their many beautiful designer templates, grab yourself a custom web address for your new website with Squarespace domains, and then once you're up and running and your website's live, let Squarespace help your business grow with their incredible inbuilt marketing tools. Give Squarespace a try for yourself with a free trial. Just go to squarespace.com/lifebyliving, and when you're ready to launch your site, use our discount code LIFEBYLIVING to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Good morning. It's an early start for me today. It's about 8:30 at the moment, and I've just been cleaning up all the dust and debris from the floor of inside the tank because I am going to be tanking the floor today. And I'm up early because today is going to be the hottest day of the year so far, and I do not want to be out in it. So the plan is to try and get this done before lunchtime, because in the afternoon the heat is going to be, well, realistically unbearable. So I want to be indoors with air conditioning, editing some videos and kind of, yeah, staying out of the direct sun. I don't know how many mixes it's going to take to do this, but I know it's going to be a lot. So originally, we weren't planning on tanking this because the render already has like a waterproofer in it. It's obviously got a good seal on, and we were gonna have a primer plus pool paint over the top to tie it all in with the walls to kind of give it one skin. But we have now decided that we're not gonna paint it. We both like this color, and the tanking should be sufficient to keep it sealed, to keep it like watertight. That's the purpose of it, that's what it's for. It's not like the pool paint is a kind of do it once and you leave it. But you have to repaint that stuff like every, I don't know, 12 to 24 months, depending on the paint and like where it is and all the rest. Yeah, so we're just kind of like, well, we need to get on with the tiny house. This is just going to take up more time if we then have to prime and paint it. So I'm now tanking this to just get it all tied in with the rest of the walls and the floor. And yeah, as soon as this is done, all the piping's in, we're ready to fill it up. Well, I say that. You have to let this go off for a little while before you do that, but we're nearly there. One step less to do. So the only negative about not painting this with the blue pool paint is that the paint makes the surface really smooth. And as you can see from this tanking, hopefully you can see anyway, it's really rough when you first apply it. So what we've been doing around the rest of the tank is just, once it's all on and we've got a good layer, give it the slightest dampening, I mean very slight. Doing a bit more today because it's really hot and it's going off really quickly. And then very softly go over it with a brush, a clean, oh, I say clean, that's not clean, is it? But one that's not loaded up with the mix, and just smooth it out, works it all together, and it seems to do a good job. Obviously, it's not going to be as smooth as the pool paint. It's not as smooth as the render itself was, but it's good enough to make sure that when we're walking around on the floor, it's easy going on your feet. And when we're sat on there, it's going to be pleasant enough on the tush. Man, this sucks. It's not even 10 o'clock yet and the temperature is already at 36 degrees. This stuff is just becoming unworkable. It's going off in the bucket before I can spread it, and then when I'm actually spreading it, it's so thick and gloopy, I cannot get it spread evenly at all. I'm having to work so hard for it, and yeah, it's just not right. The last thing I want to do is spend hours on this for it to then, you know, not go off properly, and it be, I imagine it's going to be brittle if it goes off too quickly. And I do not want to have to do this again. This product is not cheap and I don't want to waste it. So disappointing, but it is what it is. I'm just going to get this stuff clean and then probably hide out inside for the rest of the day because I'm picking Victoria up later on. And yeah, we'll come back to this later in the week. Where is she? There she is. Hello.
Hello.
It's a much cooler day today than it was yesterday, so it's a perfect opportunity to press on and get the floor done on this tank. And Wonder Woman's back.
I'm back. Got my scruffy clothes on. I'm ready to earn my keep. I've got no idea how Ricky was planning to do this on his own, because the stuff just goes off so quickly. You just end up wasting a load of it. I suppose you could just mix it in smaller batches, but then obviously you're doing twice as much mixing. On a side note, we're getting loads of bits blown into the tank. It's ever so blustery today, which is quite nice while we're doing the work, but yeah, we are getting loads of rubbish going onto the floor, which isn't ideal for this product because it does need to go onto a cleanest substrate as possible.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard to try and keep this clean at all, to be honest, just the amount of dust flying around everywhere, but the least we can do is keep the leaves off of it, getting dust in the eyes.
Uh-oh. So we've only got enough for one more mix left, and unfortunately that's not going to get us all of the way across the bottom.
Bit annoying really, isn't it? I was really looking forward to just getting this done and have it knocked on the head, but at the same time I'm slightly relieved because this is not a fun job. Just up and down like a yo-yo and on our knees, and you got the stress of this stuff goes off pretty quickly, so it is what it is. We still need to do the top anyway. We left the edges because we weren't sure if we were going to have enough, so that still needs doing another day, but we'll get that done. Maybe I can go and get some more tomorrow.
Yeah, in the end you did actually buy everything they had in the shop at the time, so you couldn't have judged it better.
That's a good point. I hope they got some more. We'll get that done in the next couple of days. We're so close now. By the time we get to the next video, we will literally be plumbing this thing in and filling it up and having a dip. So it's time to let the cat out of the bag because it's been pretty hard in recent weeks trying to keep this secret hidden.
But we won't keep you in suspense any longer. We've got some exciting news to share with you. We found an ultrasound on the street.
No, we're having a baby. Well, Victoria's having a baby. I'm here to care for her along the way.
We are very excited, aren't we?
Very excited, yeah. The nerves haven't kicked in yet. I think we're still in the excitement phase, but there's definitely a lot to think about now, and yeah, it's definitely turning our life in a bit of a different direction.
I've just come back from the UK because I was there to spill the beans to my friends and family, and yeah, I've never had so many conversations in such a short amount of time. But yeah, it was a lovely trip back.
So baby's due at the end of the year. We've had all the scans, all the tests.
Yeah.
It's a happy, healthy baby, which is really good. So yeah, we're just letting everybody know now. We found out actually when we were just starting to build the veranda. I think it's when we were just starting.
It was, because we had that long piece of metal that we needed to
Oh, that's the
chop
point.
down.
Yeah, actually, when Victoria told me, we were in the middle of filming. Yeah, so here you go, you can see it now.
Cut B-roll.
Whoa! Are you serious?
Oh, I'm not stolen it.
Oh my god.
So Ricky didn't actually know that I was taking a test, so his reaction is genuine and very surprised.
Yeah, I was so shocked in a very positive way. I was happy very quickly once I processed it, but I was not expecting that at all. There we were, just like handling metal. I was just thinking we were filming a video like we normally do.
Yeah.
Yeah, really caught me off guard. I don't think I've ever been so caught off guard of anything.
I know, well I tried to, well not tried, I put the stick down the back of my leggings. I was like, oh, can I have a hug? And I thought, he's going to feel it. I don't often have a stick of plastic down the back of my trousers. He didn't feel it. So yeah, I had to whip it out, and then that was it.
So you might be wondering, what does that mean for the renovation and the channel, the videos, etc.? Well, I mean, as far as we both see it, business as usual. Obviously, as Victoria starts to get more, heavily pregnant, she's obviously going to have to ease off a bit on helping me, because these guns are a big hand ordinarily. So yeah, no heavy lifting or anything like that, but we'll still be making videos. The renovation still has to happen. I mean, if anything, you know, this is a huge push, because we want to be in here in some way, shape or form by the time the baby comes.
Before the baby comes, in reality, you know.
Yeah, we're trying to set some things up behind the scenes to allow me some more time, basically, so we can free up some of my time and I can put more effort and energy into the renovation to try and get it done quicker. Because it needs more time. That's the reality. At the moment, we normally, 2 or 3 days is what we spend out of our week doing the reno and filming. Ideally, I want to get it up to 4 or 5 to get us across the finish line, but hopefully we can get that sorted sooner rather than later.
Yeah, there is no later.
No, okay. Hopefully we get that sorted sooner.
But as far as you're concerned, it's just going to be business as usual, just with me getting progressively more rotund as the weeks go on.
So there you go, that's our big secret revealed. So yeah, like I said before, we're both really happy about it. It's going to be a big challenge, a huge change in our day-to-day lifestyle. I mean, from here on out, basically for the rest of our lives. So that's a bit daunting, but we're ready for this new chapter. I just hope the dogs are okay with it, to be honest.
They will be. They'll love it. They'll absolutely love it. New buddy to play with.